Joe Ranieri is here, and you got the scoop on the week ahead for everybody, right?
Yes, I do. And going out into the next weekend, and this is probably the best time of the year. You get a little taste of some cool conditions and also some warm conditions, and also this round later on this week, some hot weather. So if you thought we were done with the 90s, think again. Yeah, we're looking at another round of maybe a 3-day stretch with temperatures close to 90 later on in the week. But right now, we're looking at crystal clear skies out there with a temperature of 69 degrees. Very pleasant conditions, and I'll talk more about your local forecast in a second, but I want to talk more about Hurricane Lee. It's supposed to gain strength here over the next 24 hours. Currently, it's at a Category 3 storm with the wind speeds of 100 or 120 miles an hour. By early tomorrow morning, it could be right around a Category 4 hurricane. And as we look at the spaghetti model, there's only one model that shows where it could potentially make, produce some heavy downpours and some windy conditions near Boston and Maine. That's one model, but regardless, even though it's not going to be making landfall along the states, it's still going to be bringing in some dangerous seas and the potential for some rip currents along parts of the East Coast. And if you're wondering just how warm the water temperature is out in the Atlantic right now, it's running pretty hot. We're approaching mid-September, and still the ocean temperatures out in the Atlantic are right around 80, 85 degrees. Near Boston off the coast of Massachusetts there, it's a little bit cooler, but still it's very impressive to see those kind of conditions out there in the Atlantic right now. As we look at the forecast though for the week ahead, we are going to be seeing a weak disturbance move on shore tonight and into tomorrow. This is that cold front that's going to be ushering in those clouds, and they will be pretty thick to start off a good part of the day tomorrow. And with those thick clouds, we'll be seeing some spotty sprinkles, maybe a little bit of some drizzle at times, but we're not going to be seeing the rain really add up to a whole lot. Here we are tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock. Some of these clouds will kind of be a little bit stubborn, to say the least, to be kind of slow to lift. And then heading into Tuesday morning, we'll be seeing another round of some patchy areas of clouds and some patchy areas of fog rather, and then sunny and very pleasant by the afternoon. Another front could be bringing in some light sprinkles heading into Wednesday, but for the most part, we are going to be seeing a dry week ahead. Daytime highs this afternoon topped out in the low 80s, 82 in McMinnville and Wine Country. Over in Hillsborough, you saw a high of 81 degrees, and along the Columbia River Gorge, temperatures in the Dalles right around 90 degrees. And speaking of 90 degrees, I have my 90-degree hot tracker basically, and we're seeing so far this summer, this year really, with 24 days with temperatures 90 or above. We could add to it. Now the record is 31. I'm saying there's not a chance, but there's also, we could be seeing a chance of seeing those temperatures increase heading into the next few weeks or so. But tomorrow it's going to be cool and cloudy throughout parts of the metro area and the valley. Throughout eastern Oregon, a mix of clouds and sunshine with daytime highs over in Burns right around 85 degrees, and throughout the Oregon Cascades, mostly cloudy skies. Again, those clouds will start to lift by the later part of the afternoon in a few locations just before sunset tomorrow. Comfortable nights throughout Bend and Redmond, and throughout the gorge, you're going to be seeing daytime highs in the mid to the upper 70s. Very pleasant along I-84. And tomorrow morning, little pockets of some drizzle here and there. By midday, we'll be at 70 degrees on our way to a high of 76. And as we look at the 7-day forecast, we're going to be seeing our temperatures gradually warm up. The upper 70s for Tuesday and Wednesday, and then there's that heat returning, Tim, right around Friday into the next weekend. Temperatures in the upper 80s to low 90s.
All right, Joe Ranieri on the hot tracker. Thanks a lot.